even after going through 6 or 7 modules. We are working with the 800 students. The demand is growing. A few days back, we met the chairman of the Commission of Kendriya Vidyalaya. They are going to give us 300 more schools. We are trying to do this way. That's because we say that education needs a new foundation, where a fundamental understanding of education has to change, where every student entering the school system should feel that he or she is capable of something really good, something positive, and that should be the starting point, and that should be the real basis for a new paradigm shift in our educational philosophy. Thank you.
For your words. If I may add, teachers today need to be constantly on the lookout for latent talent in children and learn to encourage them to polish their special magic in each of them. Thank you, sir. Next on stage, I would like to invite our next guest speaker, Mr. S.K. Varshney. Sir has worked with the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India in different capacities. He has also worked with the Embassy of India, Moscow, as Counselor for Promotion of Bilateral Cooperation in Science and Technology. Sir will be speaking to us today about government schemes for educational institutions. May we please invite, with a round of applause, Mr. S.K. Varshney, Advisor, Sciences G, Department of Science and Technology.
Namaskar. I am Sanjeev Varshney, as the administrator has introduced. I have been working for Department of Science and Technology. There is a little mismatch in what he said that I will be speaking. Government schemes are used, so I want to speak on all of them. But what I speak on is schemes from my department. So basically, we will be covering the schemes which we are having from the DST. I got an invitation to attend this meeting just day before yesterday, and I was not sure what kind of audience I would be having. So, realizing it is education, I thought it would be early and middle education and people involved with that. But here I feel that, of course, people from higher education are also there. So, of course, I have a presentation. My presentation will not cover the entire gamut of activity which my department is doing, but we can always discuss it out and what are the things we offer in terms of support to education system. Now, we in Department of Science and Technology, our role is primarily to promote science and technology in this country. We work with NGOs, we work with schools, we work with colleges, we work with research institutions, universities, we work with industry. And the gamut starts right from popularization of science. We work with students to motivate them to take science as a career. We work with colleges, universities, scientific institutions to promote research. And then, of course, we are also working with industry to take scientific accomplishment into the production area. So there are several schemes which we are offering. So basically, this is what I would be covering. About this Department of Science and Technology is not very well known. So broadly, I thought while making the presentation, I'll discuss on 3 or 4 elements. That is science popularization. That is one of the activities which we are doing. Early incentive to the students, and then some of the fellowship schemes which we offer, and then of course we are taking our students to overseas exposures. So these are the things. Now, one of the experiments which we did, and which our previous speakers also mentioned about, that our students are getting more and more bookish, and this is the challenge. This is something which we have to address by taking them to scientific experiments. So what we are doing is we are encouraging them to learn by doing. They can go, they can conduct some experiments, some knowledge which is not bookish but more illustrative is put into, and we have started the Science Express and we are running it since 2007, and already it has made 6 or 7 rounds across the country. Every year we have a different theme, and right now it is running as a Biodiversity Express, and it is telling about what kind of biodiversity we are having in this country. And our modus operandi is that we work out the schedule, and at every station it halts for 3 to 5 days depending upon the availability and how many schools are there, how many NGOs are there. Of course, our first target is the school representatives, but we welcome anybody in this train, and we inform the district authorities, the schools in their district that this train is coming with this and this message, and you are most welcome to see. And this train has already registered over 1 billion ND. So in last 7 years, and each year themes gets changed. So right now Biodiversity Express, and last year it was focusing on climate change and its impact. So that is the what. On the other hand, we are asking several schools if they could take students to some motivational trips, and those motivational trips could be, they could take them to some industry, see how knowledge gets converted into a product. So they could see how a particular product comes up. They could also have a campaign which you can call awareness campaign, scientific awareness campaign. How our rivers are getting polluted, how our climate is changing, and what is the impact. And we encourage them, okay, you come out with first the observations, why it is happening, how it is happening, and then what are the things you can offer to make it a change. Okay, so these are the 2 things I could say on science popularization. And then early incentives, what I would propose is that couple of 2 or 3 things we are doing. One, Children's Science Congress, then Inspire, and then Kishore Vaigyanik Prostahan Yojana. So these are the schemes we are running. Now, Children's Science Congress is an annual event, and basically we encourage students to think and develop something innovative. Now, it need not to be something extraordinary. It has to be from our day-to-day life, what our children think, and then they suggest